Did you know that one positional tip, which I'm about to talk about in this video, can change the whole way of how you look at the game, of how you play the game, and how locked in you are? So quick context, I'm an Immortal high-level coach, and today we're going to be reviewing a VOD from a premium member who is currently Diamond 1. I already watched the attacker side, and I already know that all of you are guilty of doing the same mistake. Even myself, even the Radiants don't do it perfectly every time. So I suggest you watch until the end to really improve your game, because this one positional improvement can literally change the way I play the game myself. But we are also going to be watching the full game on itself. Like,
Spike down, C.
right, so pistol round. Okay, Jesus. Fucking Christ. It's nothing too crazy, right? It's just a pistol round. You can already see the mistake. I'm not gonna tell you what it is just yet. You're gonna notice it on other rounds as well. But as a quick tip, whenever you are attacking a site, right, and there's this little pillar that you have on site, which in this case it's this pillar, you don't want to be going really in the same position that your teammates are going, because somebody might peek you from here. A quick little Reyna main could peek you from another side, and then your whole team is going this side, you're cooked. That's one reason. Another reason is because when you walk into from this side, you're getting picked from two different directions. So just a quick heads up, right? You are a Veto, you're not supposed to be entering. You're like a secondary entry because you have your TP, but the next time you're gonna try to take backside, just make sure that you have another side with you as well. My OBS literally died on me as I was talking. First time ever, first video already. What I'm trying to say is, if you have like 3 teammates who are already pushing from this side, likely the best play for you is to push another side. Now, you have to push safely. That's what we're going to be talking about more in this video.
Anchor set.
This is like a weird tip, but in higher ranks, maybe even in your rank, this is Diamond, I don't know if I mentioned. Especially on ecos, you're going to have chambers playing in all different positions. They're going to be playing up here, here. Sometimes they might even push up close with TPs like this. They might go and try to get into a position like this. They might try to peek you like this, close to this angle, and maybe even on top of this box, and sometimes even on top of this box. So the best play I recommend for all people in the entire world, unless you have like other options of jet smoking, neon dashing across, stuff like that. If you don't have any of that stuff, the first time, always jump spot C long. If enemies can have operator as well, then jump spot in 2 different movements. First, you jump spot to clear off these 2 corners, which are dangerous. Whenever there's a chamber, you could also be pushing close, remember. And then, or you can just go one full motion, but it, just like I said, especially on eco rounds, on Haven, chambers like to play C long. Fighting this is perfectly okay. You have a Guardian, beautiful. You do have to look at the minimap though. I don't know how long it's going to take for you and Omen to realize, but you already saw all of them on the minimap. There was also a chamber. So basically you have full C side, you have full A side, and you can just sprint or help your team, I don't know. You're not supposed to realize this while you're holding an angle, but when you hear a Sova dart, you could immediately look at the minimap and be like, oh shit, something's happening. Something's happening, mate. So minimap information. Okay. Like you look at the minimap, you see 4. You see Sova in garage. You could do whatever you want right now.
Cover going out.
And this is gonna be the round that I'm gonna tell you one of your main mistakes that we are gonna be seeing throughout your full attacking games, essentially, which you can improve on It's gonna be one quick little change, and you're gonna rank up. I'm telling you, you're gonna rank up, because if you fix this one thing, notice how you TP'd back, and now you have your omen on site alone. And he died for free. And you don't even realize, you're like, oh, well, now we have to play a post plan, it's a good position. It's not a bad position if they didn't pick up the guns from mid. And everybody does this mistake. So many people, even immortals, do this mistake where they're not converting their post plans. You're in a 3v2, you're in an advantageous position. You have a TP as well. You can play right here, maybe even on the box. I feel like playing on the box, generally, you're going to be able to trade most of your teammates from the box. But if you just play right here, then no matter where enemies are going to try to retake from, imagine arena here, imagine arena here, your omen is in this position. He's your friend. No matter where he takes the fight from, you're going to be able to peek out and trade him, right? You have a guardian. This is where your omen is playing. If anyone is going to try to retake from garage, they're actually going to see him already. And as you can see, there's the CT angle. So if you just walk a little bit closer, somebody fights your omen from garage, you peek out with your guardian, start shooting them. You're waiting here, somebody starts shooting your omen from CT, you peek out CT, you help him. You get a free kill, then you can reposition. Playing chamber, say, does the same thing as Veto. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. Especially because in these ranks, enemies take really long time to kill someone. This exact thing you're gonna be seeing across so many of your attacking rounds. I don't know, I haven't seen a lot of defense, and this is one of the biggest mistakes that everyone does. And you just have to realize that very often you can make sure that your team doesn't die for free. Like, you trade the Reyna, maybe your omen dies, and you would have been in a 2v1.
Launching missile.
One enemy remaining.
The thing is, you're gonna forget. If there's one thing that you should remember, is the thing that I've just told you. Always put yourself in a position where you can trade your teammates. But in the post plant, this is generally going to be like if you want to learn extra. But I'm telling you, fixing your trading is going to get you so far. But one extra thing for anyone who is already the best at trading, I guess, whenever there's a 2v2, for example, or a 2v1, you're the one guy in this scenario, and they're tapping the spike, your goal is to pick one guy at a time. You don't want to swing. I mean, if you're a chamber, and you get an easy kill on the guy who's defusing, okay. Anyone who's not a chamber now, or a Reyna, or a Jet in some situations, then you want to pick one guy at a time, like this, and then aim at his head. You swing out, you wait until you see the guy, and then you flick the crosshair to his head. And you just move a little bit by a little bit, maybe jiggling even. Jiggling to force them out a little bit wider. Or just looking for that fight. If you have no choice but to peek into both of them, okay. But just do your best at fighting one guy at a time. And playing default, by the way, one of the best things you can do if your team isn't executing, if you don't know any other plan, always play default. So this is what this guy's doing. Amazing, wonderful, we love it. Yeah. Best position to look for fights during default is mid, actually. So beautiful. You got the pick. You took the fight. Now, however, this is your second mistake. Yeah, there's two main mistakes, and this is your second mistake. On attackers, you've been playing default, I don't know, a lot of rounds. Like a lot of rounds. 90%, I think. And whenever you get a pick, it would be generally time to make something happen. Because then you're up numbers, their defense is broken. If the glove dies here, they cannot hold all of the angles, which means that there's a gap somewhere. You could try to do something with that information. I've noticed that whenever you get a kill on your default rounds, you forget about the whole game and then you just continue doing your own stuff. Where in reality, from the second mistake, we can transition to the first mistake, because whenever you have the advantage, it's your job to make sure that your team doesn't die for free. Remember the Omen on C side. You just made sure he didn't die for free. You might have been at an advantage for free. I want everyone who's watching this. This is a free module, by the way. The plan to winning checklist. I should probably redo the thumbnail a little bit, because checklist thumbnail doesn't look like this. It's a checklist. But look at this. There's a checklist, and the number one thing on the list is trade your teammates. Oh, trade your teammates. What? Look at your minimap. Number one thing. If we look at our minimap in this scenario, we can see that our whole team is going crazy. This Omen already needs to be traded. What's the lesson here? Whenever you're up numbers, even though you're not up numbers, if you feel like, if you're not playing default, which it doesn't apply in this situation, but always make sure that your teammate doesn't die for free. In this case, it was Omen. After getting this pick, you can already hear this Jet updrafting, so you could like regroup with him, and or maybe regroup with your teammates in middle. And as you can see, Jet wide swings middle. So these players do these mistakes very often. Your job is just pick a teammate, follow him around. Usually it's going to be the duelist. Omen with the God plays, TP's back.
Let's take space on A.
So we saw one guy on B. I believe it's the Sova, because he was seen in the garage. I like to call Sova a she very often. More often than not, actually.
30 seconds left.
Oh, and this TP up. Genius, bro. I don't even think I mentioned this in my courses. Maybe I did. I don't know. I did Haven like half a year ago, I think.
Also there.
Maybe not. But yeah, good TP, and now we have an Omen. It's not really the easiest thing to trade Omen in this position. It's a brilliant position. You have the flank. Oh my gosh, you're at 9. You're chilling.
Last player standing.
Beautiful. Beautiful positioning. You play this position perfectly, putting yourself where you can trade the Omen.
I think we just need to avoid B site and garage this round, because they stacked it quite heavily last time.
Right.
Do you want to spread out?
Actually, I don't really agree with it. B, and sometimes garage not that often, but that's where you're gonna get your picks. If you're playing default, like if you're not playing default, then your thinking is
We'll
good.
probably group up again, and we'll basically, if we get a pick somewhere, just take our time, try find the site that's empty.
Yeah.
I guess I didn't really understand what do you mean by avoiding B or garage, because your team is kind of going B and garage anyways. So yeah, I don't know. Good pick.
Has a Marshall. To your right side.
I can't pick him on one shot to him.
That's okay.
He did say he has a Marshall. Am I tripping though?
Marshall.
Yeah, he has a Marshall. You're
To your
not
right side.
one shot, but
I can't pick him on one shot to him.
he probably thought he had Outlaw, which I also thought he had Outlaw.
Just try to take space towards C.
When you're in these positions where it's
Okay,
like
push up, watch.
3v3, like you're going down in numbers, that's when you should be
Jet, slow down.
that's when you should stop playing default and actually group up and execute on site, which is exactly what you're doing.
Alright, 3.
Hopefully this
2.
Jet doesn't push too far before you, which he didn't. Beautiful. Dashes in. Great. Nice. You've played this perfectly, right? Because now it's a 3v3. Enemies have to watch all 3 sides, so you're pushing into one guy maximum,
Play time, play time.
theoretically.
Player standing.
Good trade. So now Chamber has up
Pushed
Pareto.
up a shot.
One pushed up a short, probably Reyna, because that's what she did last time. Just like I said, probably Chamber is playing C long right now. And if you didn't do the jump spot that I told you to do, your whole team would die, but you're not going so long. Remember, one guy pushed up A, he might be on your right. No. I watched the whole thing, I forgot about it. I don't know. What am I doing?
You had your fun. My turn.
I would just say just fight this Jet. Good. Beautiful. Chamber probably already repositioned, so careful of the op. Don't peek too far into B main.
On spike, on spike. One on spike.
That is a fine ult. I used to believe that Veto's ultimate would counter Chamber's ultimate, because Chamber's ult
80 jet, 40 silver.
is like an ability.
He was heaven.
But I found out the hard way. Good, good, that's fine. 9-2, looking good, Veto, looking good. Another default? Wait, another default?
Yeah, jet pushed short last time.
No, you're gonna fight Jet who pushed up short. Disgusting.
Sony sticks back though, I'm not with you.
I watched this without any sound, by the way, the first time.
Nice.
Alright, you got the pick. Short. Plan worked out.
Trap triggered.
One's flanking you.
That's right,
Flank
one
for
guy
sure.
is matter of fact flanking you, and then he just kills him from the back. Okay, you guys want to see how he kills him from the back? Let's watch it. Oh, Veto! Disgusting play, Veto. Oh, by the way, I tried looking for your tracker. I saw MILF and cookies. I'm like, okay, if I just type in MILF and cookies, surely there's only going to be one guy named MILF and cookies, so then I can find out your profile. I typed in MILF and cookies. There was no end. There was at least 5 of them, and I didn't even try to scroll. What is that? Okay. Yeah, executing C is good if Chamber's not really playing there. We have a Sova garage. We TP backside. We dodge the Sova dart. No smokes on C long. A little bit unfortunate for you. Careful of the ult. Good. Alright.
Garage, two
So
garage.
now the position stopped being tense. What do? We want to make sure we trade our teammates. Our Tejo is fighting garage. 2 guys are in garage. I don't hate that you're pushing in, that you're not swinging, because like garage is a dangerous angle.
Remaining.
So I'm totally fine with you just chilling here, because you still have a lot of numbers. If it was like only your Tejo fighting or only your Reyna, then yeah, peek out, hope for the best, because if they die, you're cooked. Now, if one of your Tejo or Reyna dies who peeked Garish, you're still okay. You're still kind of
If
fine.
spike, I'll watch for it.
Spike drop.
Teo, spike behind you.
Missile deployed.
Teo.
I got the spike.
Ooh. Random smoke might indicate that he's pushing in. You're kind of holding 2 angles. You go back. Alright. Alright. Your team takes side. I love it. I remember watching this round and I was like, you're holding a flank. So we're coming back to the first mistake again, which is trade your teammates, right? During post plans mostly. Because on attack, that's when you trade your teammates. On defense, you do that on retakes. You're holding a trip. I don't even know if Chet can smoke off your trip and run through. The least I want you to do here is actually reposition here. And then if you hear a Jet smoke, because you should be able to hear the Jet smoke, he smokes off your trip, then you can come back, maybe like pester him a little bit. But the biggest problem here is that you're super far away from your teammate when you could be trading them again, if you're standing somewhere here, from heaven. Let's say somebody peeks out heaven and starts shooting. You don't really have anyone long, but you have someone here, right? Somebody peeks out an enemy heaven. You can just peek right after you see the contact has been made and you get your free kills. And you can still hear the Jet if he decides to smoke you off your trip. Now, statistically, Jet threw out the smoke carriage like 20 seconds ago. He's not pushing you, man. He's just not pushing you. If he wanted to push, he would have pushed ages ago. Come closer, you can still play with your teammate. Oh, and by the way, Jet dies now. Because you're holding an angle, you don't really realize it. And now you're real good.
One enemy remaining.
Also heaven last.
And I would like you to not do this, because you still might lose. But I guess, I don't know, maybe in your ranks, chambers aren't as good. Let me tell you, in the higher ranks, you just, everyone gets one tapped and then you're just sitting silently in the lobby being like, Tejo, you fucking idiot, you threw the... Okay, so you're gonna push C. It's gonna drone C garage. Enemies likely don't have an operator here, Jet or chamber.
Mid, someone takes this.
Anchor
So
set.
it's a good idea. If they can have an operator, of course, you... Rain flash, beautiful, Rain
Don't smoke
flash.
for me, I'll just try to go quiet. Servers
Right
engaged.
side.
The thing is, if you were playing a default here, this fight is okay. Lurking is okay.
Don't smoke for me. I just...
But once you decide to reposition back, it's worse if you die here than if Sova dies. Just think about it. Usually, there's two people playing on A, even though there should be one guy just jiggling, but like usually there's two people playing on A, one guy playing somewhere on B, and then either, I don't know, they have a trip garage and they're playing 2C, or they have one guy somewhere here, one guy maybe, I don't know what they're doing. They should be jiggled. They should have jiggled C long, or they're probably already rotating. So maximum, let's say they rotate it and they're playing like this. If you just don't die here and you just exist, Sova is gonna be afraid to fight Garish. He's not really in a position to fight Garish anyway, because one smoke takes him out of the fight. And you can just either rotate back, just stay alive, because it already takes away this Sova. And if this Sova kills you, and she manages to somehow get on site in time, pushing into 3 people through one small choke point, super not recommended. You're probably gonna lose. I hope I opened up your eyes a little bit on how to play with a flanker. Right? You just existing here prevents Sova from actually like doing stuff, because he's already gonna be like, oh, he might push me from the back. Let's see how does it actually play out now. I mean, you took the fight, which means that Sova is not gonna be there in time. Omen doesn't smoke for your team, which is interesting. And C was clear. Would you look at that? My whole theory out of the window. I wonder how did the enemies think? Did they just see Reyna flash and they're like, yeah, play retake.
Sorry, we're 7-2 up.
This Reyna is flashing, play retake. You guys enjoying this VOD review? I think it's pretty cool. I think we all must realize how it is important to trade our teammates. Oh, by the way, really cool angle. I didn't know about this before. I watched it and I'm like, this makes sense. They're gonna push out and look window. You're a genius. You're a genius. Also, you just stepped on stairs. Can you see their head if you step on stairs a little bit like this? Like this is also an angle. Another genius. Veto mains, bro. Veto mains. I don't hate it. I mean, somebody could push you A and you didn't trip A. But... it's $200 trip right there. Never know you might need a $200. Oh, okay, so the same thing. So I was playing Garage. You just existing or even showing the Sova that you're running away could give your Reyna some kills. But you have sight. Chilling here perfectly fine. Not giving this Sova a fight here. Optimal. Fighting this Sova. It's a preference. Good thing you have your Reyna there. Just in case. Just in case. Okay, we popped the trip. And you're up numbers. And you win. It's a decent angles you're showing to the community here, if anyone's watching.
Missile deployed.
Let's not overcommit to B, it's easy to retake.
Snare destroyed.
Wait.
Flank. Outside.
Yeah.
In the dirt.
Good. Good. Let's not overcommit to B. Jet dashes in. So mood, bro. So mood.
Player standing.
all of this was good, but I would recommend, especially on B side, to just pop your bubble above the smoke. Or even when you just sense that, because like, look, I could sense that they're about to go crazy, that this Jet was about to dash in. Look, he popped dash, so you can literally physically see him.
Deployed.
Let's not overcommit to be.
Jet pops this, like, once all of this shit starts to happen, you should pop your bubble above the choke point for when you get smoked. And then your bubble catches, you know what it catches. It catches Reyna flashes, Sova Dart, one of the most important thing, and the Clove little weekend bubble, whatever the hell we call it. So yeah, that's the one thing I would recommend you on B especially.
Snare destroyed.
Because your Reyna flash actually gives you the timing to do so. If there was no Reyna flash, you could argue, but because there's a Reyna flash, they're not going to peek into you anyway. If they do, they're blind. So popping the bubble super important.
Thank you.
And apart from that, it was good. Oh yeah, the TV.
Last player standing.
I was like, what are you gonna do with that? And he did it. And then bro just did it. Okay, we're lurking A. So I'm assuming your teammates are faking for you. Because I don't know what's happening. You can't really. It's not a logical plan, but yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go in. Brother, they're all on C. Reyna just pushed up A. Actually, once this Reyna is here, if they're actually smart players, which you probably are suffering from them not being smart players, but like just notice in higher ranks, I guess. If it doesn't work in your ranks because they're stupid, they're stupid. But in higher ranks, once you pick off a guy like this who's here already, usually that means that everybody already rotated off. Because like no one's A, right? Reyna pushed up, so likely it's not gonna be like A, and they're probably all in C because there's a lot of pressure in C. Generally, the best play after getting a pick like this, just calling out your whole team, be like, run A, and then if you have at least one dude with you in these ranks, in higher ranks you don't even need the one dude with you, but in these ranks, you just so. If there's a random killjoy who decided to play on A side when her Reyna is A main. You see what I'm saying? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. That's why if you feel like these killjoys exist, have one dude with you. That one dude is gonna be Jet. And you just take A. You just take A. No one's gonna be playing on A. You do your simple crossfire and then you wait for your team. Ideally, of course, you wait for all of your teammates. But they're probably not gonna, they're gonna take ages. So just, yeah, once you get a pick, likely you can take side for free immediately, if you run immediately. Because attackers can rotate faster than defenders. No, the other way around. I'm an idiot. Taking fights here is totally fine, because you're still like equal. So it's just like playing default.
No trip here, though.
It's not like it's a 2v2, where you can both go on site. So yeah, we're a little bit late to attack A, and there was still only Jet. Oh, this TP was so nice. You caught both of them off guard. Genius.
So close.
I feel that, bro. I feel that. Good, that's actually good. I promote these unexpected plays, these TPs, especially if you're winning. Who cares? Take your TikTok clip, put it in the bag, like. No offense, I think they can hear you jiggling your guns here. Plus, you are sprinting. Maybe we consider this for the next round. Also, they're not pushing A in the first couple of seconds. I actually recommend immediately rotating, especially when they have Sova. So when they have Sova, they know what they have to do. They have to drone short, they have to dart A long. If no one's pushing in the first like 2 seconds, even 2 seconds, you see, no one's pushing. I would say rotate immediately. 99% of the time you're gonna be right.
Retake.
The rotating immediately part doesn't help you that much because you're playing from a really far away corner anyway. But just know if you're ever playing like in a link.
Reloading. Gotcha.
Good. And good. No ghost in sight.
Clove on site.
Last player standing.
Not bad.
Unlucky.
Not bad. I would have waited for Sova to peek first, just so we can guarantee that we are taking a fight together. But this is also fine. I guess what you didn't really like. No, you just got laid out. Never mind. Just know that enemies like to peek garage for no reason. So before you go and retake, wait like 4 seconds, 3 seconds. If no one's peeking you, they're probably not gonna peek you. Oh yeah, this play I didn't really understand.
It's
I would not recommend this play.
fully in sync.
Wait, you have full armor? I didn't see. Can we get some? Is this an accident, my man? No.
Do you guys want to stack A?
No, I guess it's my fault for not making a specific guide on what to buy, because I was going to, and I am going to after this VOD. You don't buy full shield on eco rounds. No. Okay, no. We fix it now. I'm still on chamber, by the way. Isn't that crazy? We fix it. Oh, what the fuck? This is brilliant. Almost choked to my death. Dude, I hated these updates. I hated this. The fact that you can see through all of these settings. I hated it. Because I'm like, that's so weird. It's so weird. They also removed my hide user interface in game. It used to be in the back. I could just scroll all the way to the back, press it. Now I have to read shit again. I used to hate this update. And now, look at that. Genius. Why couldn't they just do it in the first place?
30 seconds left.
This is brilliant. Brilliant. Anyways, I made a video recently on how to win your eco rounds. And one guy actually joined my Discord, and he's like, look, Happy told me how to win eco rounds. I won my eco rounds. Super easy, especially on defense. Works on attackers as well, a little bit different, but on eco rounds you stack a site. You stack a site. You stack a site. You stack a site. You have 5 people playing C or 5 people playing A. Leave B out of this, especially in Haven, you know? And don't buy full armor. There's a couple of ways you can play your eco rounds. Number 1, don't buy shield at all. If you're stacking C, look, let's go over 3 possibilities. Number 1, you're stacking C. If you're stacking C, probably like a shorty and a crosscut does the job. You can have the crosscut maybe here. It might be slightly too dangerous when they have a jet. If they have a jet, just be a little bit cautious, because jet might dash through and try to kill you. I would say buy a trip, buy 1 TP and a shorty. That's one of the plays that you can make. Pop your TP here. Maybe your TP is gonna go here. Maybe your TP is gonna go garage. I have no idea which one's the best. Just try to figure out. Your trip, if your TP is garage, then your trip should be garage. As soon as the round starts, barriers drop, you pop your trip here, just to make sure that when you TP, you don't die. Your bubble can go here if none of your teammates are playing here. And yeah, I mean, you can pop it here as well, depending if you're gonna have a smoke or not. This bubble, enemies like cannot see it if you put it a little bit lower, but if they try to put some util, they die, right? So this is the setup. If you have smokes, you play close, maybe you play in the smoke, maybe play on another different side as well. If you don't have any smokes, then you just play here. Don't peek until they decide to execute the site. When they execute the site, pop bubble, boom, boom. Maybe you get one, maybe you get their gun. In some universes, you are going to be able to run away. Yeah, this TP is probably not the best. They might not hear it though. So that's one way of playing if you're stacking C site. If you're stacking A site, something very similar. You're still maybe go for a shorty. Trip is super strong, so just always buy trip on your ecos. You can either play like weird position with shotguns here, TP here. You can play in a position like this, TP a site, right? Playing here, you get one, you TP back. You put the TP right there, you play with shotguns here, play with shotguns here, you get one, you TP out. If you're stacking a site. If you're not gonna stack a site and none of this is gonna work, always buy trips, by the way, on eco. Then you can buy a sheriff and you're gonna be playing B, C, D. And your bubble, I don't know, you know, just pop it here, don't overthink, I guess. Right before they execute, you pop the bubble. If you can afford a crosscut, I guess. Crosscut is such a weird. It's such a savage name. Why does it have to be so cool? Crosscut. It's a teleportation device. And then you can play for angles like this. Pop the bubble, and then you just try to hit your sheriff shot on the guys who are looking garish, for example. Just try to hit your sheriff shot. If you see that Sova darts, everything's coming in. I don't think you TP out immediately. Still try to take your strong sheriff shot. If you're not good with sheriffs, Shorty, maybe Bandit, I don't know. Bucky might be a little bit too expensive, but since you're a Veto, I don't think it matters that much because your utility is pretty cheap. Yeah, that's how you play eco rounds. Never buy full armor. Doesn't matter what you do on eco rounds, you do not buy full armor unless you can afford full armor Stinger and your whole team is forcing, or a Bucky. But yeah. Usually, yeah, there are also like a million other ways to play eco rounds. Like you TP here. Oh, they might see this TP. I don't know, they might not. Like imagine a Sova going like this. Whenever they try to come up, you have this secret TP that you put at the beginning of the round. I am gonna make some extra shit on my courses about how to play each map on eco rounds and then the financial decisions, because clearly I did a mistake not including those. Because I don't even know what your plan was. I mean, maybe your plan was for the jet to dash in and then you take the free kill. But yeah, one Sova dart and your whole shit falls apart. And this is a round where I stopped watching the VOD. I saw you buy a judge and that's all I saw. So now we're gonna be reacting live, if you could say.
Anchor set.
Brother, no offense again. You're forgetting your trip a little bit. Forgetting your trip a little bit. Yeah, I think I saw this round. There's not too much interesting shit. All of his team just dies on A. And then he's forced to retake with a judge. Or retake is a strong word, but yeah, he probably gets just cooked and... Yeah, so now your fault, your whole team just died.
Alright, can we make sure that we can buy one next round? Well, buy four next round.
Oh Jesus, if you buy regen shield, we're gonna have problems.
Transfer ready.
Alright. Eco round going crazy, I like that. You could put the TP on top of the box, just in case. But just to make it even a little bit more better. I like that. This is the stuff I used to do as well, actually. Good thing you reminded me of that, because probably other Veto players don't know about this. Okay, so Ego, you did good. I like that you're taking risks. Perhaps invite some more people to push mid if you're gonna do that play, because 2 is not really enough.
Trap destroyed.
One's in garage.
They always... Smokes it. Sum it up.
Yeah, I mean, okay. You probably know this, but it kind of seems like both of your TPs do the same thing. Like you have one TP here and one TP here. And I don't know which position you were playing something like this. As Veto, there are better There are better things to do, but like playing on top of this box, you can TP up here for free, by the way, because your TPs are recyclable if you use it before the round. So yeah, try playing a little bit more here. Try playing a little bit more operator as well, I would recommend. Veto is actually a great operator player. But my issue here is that both of your TPs kind of do the same thing. Like they let you... I don't even know what this TP does, to be honest, if you're going to be playing here. But let's say the idea is you take a fight and then you TP out. Your other TP does the same thing. So you probably know this, maybe you do, maybe you don't. If you watch the Haven tips shit, there is time for you to make this setup where you just have a TP here, and like before the timer starts you pop the TP here, then you TP back, and you still have time to set it up. But now when you're going to be helping defend A, you don't have to run onto the side, you can just play here. Now this TP is a little bit risky because if they already have short, you're a little bit too late, so you can try going for a TP here. This TP is good. The image that I'm developing a little bit is that like you can already learn from your enemies that if they're not like peeking, see, you could push and go for a flank. I would not hate that at all. Okay, so now it's probably C. Here comes the dart. Do we pop the bubble? We don't just yet. Wait, you don't even have the bubble. You don't have the bubble. But brother. Brother, that's the point of Veto, is to pop the bubble. It should be right there. It should be right there, maybe right there.
One garage.
2 garage.
Okay, your team died before she even got out. But my man, we gotta pop the bubble. We gotta pop the bubble. See, whenever they make contact with you C long, they're gonna go C long. If they're not making any contact with you C long in the first 2 seconds, they're not gonna go C long. Now you do a nice little flanking situation, and I actually have a feeling that you might be able to use your TP to TP through a chamber strip.
Next round again.
Like at least in some situations you can, that's for sure.
Nice.
We are ready for them.
Transfer ready.
Okay, so this time you go for Sheriff.
Mid a lot.
Notice no one's making contact C. You could push up to C. This trip is just kind of a waste right now, especially on ecos.
On top.
Yeah, we have to work on that a little bit.
See nothing. Spike planted.
On the setups, I mean. And on the fact that you should be stacking a site on your ecos.
If you compromise,
Not B. I feel like B is the least likely that someone's gonna push ever.
anchor set.
No prisoners.
But we need to do more stacking. Do you have a shotgun?
Step C long.
Wait, C long.
2C.
You should be rotating to C right now. I think Jet dashed. Apparently he didn't. Alright. I would not hate if you went for the timing mid right now, because it seems like they're doing dumb shit. C. Reyna obviously lurks on A. I believe if you jiggled a little bit mid and saw nothing, let me demonstrate. But first of all, once you hear a Sova dart and a Jet C long, I would absolutely go here and place my bubble at least here. And then I guess you can come back to holding your garage, whatever. So that's the least that you do whenever you hear their initiator and a duelist C long. Because like, where else are you gonna put your bubble? You're not putting it in garage. Putting it in garage is also, I mean, it's pretty funny, I guess. Yeah, pretty hard to break, risky. Whenever you see that attacker, duelist, and Sova is on C long and your Reyna, their Reyna just died. If you have not a shotgun, you come like this, you jiggle, and then you jiggle a little bit more. If you see someone, you come back, no problem. If you don't see anyone, my senses are tingling that you could push up here. I don't really like pushing in this because no cover, but you can push up, maybe find someone here. The least that you can do is wait for them to rotate, chamber trip likely is going to be sitting in the same position. If they go mid, super strong. If they go rotate to A, you have super early info, and then you just peek on the last guy, you kill him, chamber trip hits you, and you run away. So that's my vision. You do, matter of fact, have a Vandal.
Looks like they're running away.
So this could work.
We've lost B control. Don't know if they're up.
And there's one more specific course that I'm going to make on my premium tab, which will help you actually make these decisions in a clear way that will help you develop that sense. Not develop, you don't even need that. You will just know. You will just know. Just an advertisement here. Just an advert. You will just know when to reposition. Oh, disgust dirty. That's actually kind of dirty.
One enemy remaining.
Look at that Veto little montage. You're MVPing the shit out of this. And I'm talking so much, I don't even know. Like, I'd be posting 8-minute clips on YouTube, and now it's gonna be like a random 2-hour long VOD review. Fuck it, we bowl. Ah, whatever. Chamber trips on C anyways, probably.
Spike planted. Headshot.
Yeah, so remember when I said that on attackers, you're going to be trading your team somewhere on post plans most of the time. First thing on your checklist, trade your teammates. Look at minimap. And then I said that on defenders, you're going to be trading your teammates on the retakes. If you were the stage of, I mean, I guess you could also make time. Like right now, it's pretty clearly that it's C. Your teammate died. We have 0 map control. Omen can even see some garage. Like, it's probably C already. And you have a trip B. There's no reason for you to just wait here. You just go C. And I can't blame you because you're not there in time, but imagine you're the Stagio. 5 meters is the difference between you and the Stagio. The Stagio could already peek out with this Omen and trade him in garage.
Spike planted.
So yeah.
Headshot.
You pushing with this Stagio would have been nice. See, I mean... Yeah, and all of us struggle with this. Even I myself, I forget about this shit so often myself because I'm like, okay, what's going on? Sova has ultimate and then my teammate pushed out already. You have to keep track of these things whenever you're playing, that your teammates are like ducks, and you just have to make sure that they don't fall into the hole of despair. Because this is a 1v1. If you went with your Tejo, just like I said, they always be garage for no reason. Would have been a 2v1. Would have been a 2v1. Eco again, not... I don't know what your team is doing. It's like a full buy, but you have a shotgun. Full buy, but you have a shotgun type of play. I think you don't really believe that your bubble would do anything in C anyway. That's why you're not popping it. But even the enemies hearing your bubble, or you popping it right before they execute, in this case on C, it would buy you like, I don't know, 10 seconds of time. And that 10 seconds, it adds up once you rank up.
One enemy remaining.
Last one B. Planting.
Looks like a fake a little bit. Yeah, it's a fake.
Wait for the plan to go through.
He knows exactly where you are. He might try to hunt you, so you really have to change your position.
Nice.
Who would have thought that VOD reviews take 2 hours?
6 steps.
Even though I already watched the first half of the game. By the way, can we talk about the bubble? Like, what's the problem with the bubble? I'm trying to like understand what you might be thinking here. If you're you're probably gonna be watching this. You're like the one guy who's gonna be watching this. Tell me the thinking behind not throwing your trip and your bubble. You think that if they're gonna push on A, then I throw the bubble and the trip, and if they don't push A, then I have it for retake, right? That's probably what you... That's what you think, probably. Which makes sense. This image is scaring me. I'm looking at it for like 2 minutes. I cut it out, but I've been looking at this minimap for 2 minutes. The fact that we have Omen in such a dangerous position with nobody to help him at all, it's like a scary image for me. Because he could flash and delay, but he's not going to do that. You know he's not going to do that. He's going to get like one with his judge, max, and then lose the site. That's a scary image for me. Like, the biggest problem here is Omen not telling what the fuck is going on in C. You could ask him. You could be like, Omen, what the hell is on C? I can hear a lot of gunshots. How many is there? He's not telling you any information. That's why I don't blame you pushing. But optimally, if you really, really want to rank up, you should be like, yo, Omen, info. Also, I would love to see some operator from you.
Nice.
This is the thing that... This is the unknown, right? I can tell you what you can improve on the things that you know, but imagine you had an operator. That's what we don't know, and we don't know how to improve it. Good shot. Ooh, he breaks it though, unfortunately. I like that you're not fighting Clove. That is actually super commendable. The fact that you're insta-rotating away from Clove. Imagine Tejo did the same thing. You all just leave this Clove alone, she tries to flank you, and then she just dies. Being desperate to looking for that kill. So that's really good.
Nice.
Yeah, so I've been talking about the operator. You gotta check it out. You gotta check out the op on defense. The amount of freaking free kills you can get on these rank. Dude, you can get 3 kills on Radiant. Imagine the kills you can get on this rank. And with Veto, Veto has all the TPs in the world to take all of the fights. Yeah, you could be doing that. You could be doing that because if they try to catch up, you have a TP. You know? Also, did Tejo not drone short? Yeah, Tejo just didn't drone short. I mean, it's just... You can always ask. You can always ask. He should. Doesn't mean that he will. Not if you ask him. And I know how painful it is when your teammates don't. Oh my gosh, double op is scary. Yeah. If your teammates can pull this out of their ass, of course I would recommend just going B looking for 1v1s. I don't think we're gonna win if he goes A here. Do we check what happened? I actually kind of want to see how they lost with 2 operators and full map control.
30 seconds left.
So Reyna is the first one to throw. Oh, Jet died insta. Right. And then Reyna could have picked up the op and played safely, but she decides to play with her, I don't know, a headshot angle, I guess.
Cover going out.
1 enemy remaining.
You fucking... Really? You skip the guy in this bit? You skip watching your team? I've never seen this in my entire life. So this is the view that we're seeing, like, holy shit, the climax of the movie. Jack is gonna drown. Drac is drowning. And then you're like, let's see what the... Oh, Animal Planet. Wild animals mating.
1 enemy remaining.
It just dies an operator. It's crazy. You just skipped the most interesting part of the movie. Oh man. It's like you watch a cooking show and you only watch the people telling you what the ingredients are and what you're gonna need, and then you just skip the whole cooking process. That's crazy. Let's go, you popped the bubble. A little bit too close to the choke point. Kinda easy to break. They can also hear it.
Trap trigger.
Looking like it's C. Like really looking like it. Like I would leave garage how much C it's looking.
Watcher expired.
Like I would really leave garage.
Both long C. Yeah, you can see they've not committed yet.
Good. This is good. You take a weird angle.
Yeah, rotating.
Rotating to A.
Rotating to A, my man. The call out was rotating to A, my veto main.
I'm gonna play your life. We got numbers.
Okay, now I don't even know what happened. Like, they should have either went A or Omen gets both of them.
Clovis 1 HP.
Yeah, brother. This is super important. Remember to look at your minimap when you're in a safe position. Like, Omen is all I'm looking at right now. Like, long, you can jump spot in 10 seconds, nothing happens. Omen also pushed through garage, so they cannot be... You're not looking garage anyway. But like, long, you jump spot and for 10 seconds, nothing happened. Like, we have to see the minimap here. And once you see this weird shit, immediately take all of the free space that enemies are not taking themselves. Turns out not only my OBS died in the first 5 seconds, my pen... What the fuck? So you see both of them mid. It's probably gonna be low quality on YouTube when I zoom in on the minimap. But like, your jet should be seeing this, you should be seeing this. Your jet can push up, try to help Omen, maybe get behind even if there's a timing, hopefully. Your job, the most unexpected shit that you can do, which works all the time, you push up all the way into C main. If they're going garage, you come back, shoot them in the back. If they're not coming, then you continue to run. I hope this makes sense. Whenever you see where all the enemies are, and especially when you have this jet, so even if they go A immediately, like, your flank still makes million amount of sense. You should always take the free space that they give you. Because now you could be in C long, and they're gonna go garage if they don't kill this Omen, or B, and your position is the most obvious position ever. Like, that's what they want, a 1v1 right now, to equal out the numbers.
30 seconds left.
Mid.
Okay, they choose to go B. Thank goodness, because if they go garage and you're not C long...
On B.
Jet is on side, on top. Both on side.
Yeah, wait for your...
Spike planted. One
Last
enemy
one is very
remaining.
low. Nice.
Blocking sight.
Ideally, I would wait for your teammates, because they have 2 on their side. Dude, it's so scary when they peek operator before the flash even takes effect, the Reyna flash.
2 sides.
Okay, you should be like B right now. Like, you should like...
One more side.
Okay,
One enemy remaining.
okay.
Careful flank, maybe.
Oh, also, if we take a look at your setup, you should have been like a little bit faster on the lurk there, because if enemies try to retake quickly, like, you would have been out of the game. But for this rank, your timing might have been even better than mine, just because of how slow enemies. The thing I want to tell you is, you're watching A. Who's watching garage and flank though? Who's watching the B push? The B push and the garage push? You have a trip for that. Just as a heads up, you know? Trip is free at this point. It's not $200 anymore, it's free. You get 5k every round. Okay, so you're sitting in a corner waiting for the Reyna. After that big of a journey, I would not have went garage. I would have been playing on B, behind the doors. Also, you still have no trip. She could be flanking now at this point. So, oh Jesus, dear God.
Perimeter secure.
Oh my gosh, you just peek CT with your back. I mean, yeah, Reyna is kind of watching it, but you're in the crossfire.
Perimeter secure.
Good trip. 2 hours of VOD reviewing. That's the shit. That's the shit.
It's so wrong.
That's the type of morning you want on a Friday. Yeah. It's also considered not a work day today as well. It's the official workers' day, so it's not a work day.
Hold your positions. Hold your positions.
2C, Clovis main. Clovis coming main right now.
Snare destroyed.
On garage.
So that
Yeah, it was a
Hold your
warm-up.
positions. Hold your position.
2C, 2C, Clove is main. Clove is coming main right now.
Alright, that's not terrible. I would
Come in.
pop a bubble on C in case they decided to split. It would
is still
land
there.
on top of the
Silver's also
logs.
A.
We've got numbers. 5v3. No
That,
rotates,
you're
no
right.
sides.
You're right. You do have numbers. You do have a 5v2. Omen decides to put himself into a super risky position. Look at this. Now he's watching both angles. Okay, you have
No, no, no,
garage. Good.
Much long.
Omen is released from the pressure, from the pain. Could be pushing behind you, by the way. Could be behind you, by the way.
30 seconds left.
I don't really,
Hold your sides.
I don't really have too much to say. Reina could be behind you.
MB, MB.
Theoretically, that's what they should be doing, but
120 on Reyna healed.
ooh,
Spike
Play time, play time.
ooh.
Nice.
The
GG.
fact that you almost threw the round.
On board.
Wait.
All right, all right. That was good. Still have 20 seconds for. What is this song? Did you put an outro song on your VOD? What the fuck? Yeah, check that performance, boy. Oh yeah, the 4K with the Guardian. Oh, baby. Did you fucking put it? There was no background sound. You added for me to feel like, oh yeah, 2-hour VOD review is coming to an end. Thank you everyone for watching. The little background song that we're gonna get demonetized for. That's such a cool shit. It does feel like a movie, doesn't it? Alright, my man. Follow the checklist, right? The number one thing when you're up numbers, look at your minimap. Look at your minimap. Look at your minimap, right? Playing default, good. You get a pick. See what your teammates are going. On attackers, post plant, trade your teammates. See what they're doing at. This is the main shit that if you fix, like you change the way you look at the game completely. It feels like you're so much more active because now every 5 seconds you're like, am I trading my teammate? If my teammate dies, does he die for free? If the answer is yes, you're in the wrong position. Most likely. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope this 2-hour VOD helped you. That's crazy. This is the longest VOD ever, even though I watched half of it before even starting it. So that's super insane. I don't know, subscribe if you want elite courses. You know what? I'll pitch the shit out of my courses now. 2 hours, I get the chance to do that, right? The checklist is free. Agent Mastery is free. All of these are in the premium tab. Mix is coming up too, by the way, very quickly. In like a week, I think. Should be done. And yeah, if you're playing Veto or Whaley, definitely join up. All of these courses, really cool. Smash that subscribe button or the like button and then comment. If everyone who stayed until the end for some reason, you drop a comment, it's going to be great. That's it. Yeah. See you guys later.